Pope Francis reaffirmed his support for a two-state solution to the situation between Israel and Palestine. The Holy Father made the remarks during a meeting with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas at the Vatican. Pope Francis also called for dialogue between the two sides for a, quote, peaceful coexistence. It was the sixth meeting between the Holy Father and the Palestinian president. Joining us now from Rome is Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief. Andreas, great to see you. Welcome back. So can you tell us, why is Mahmoud Abbas in Rome and meeting with the Pope?
Good evening, Tracy, and thank you for having me. Mahmoud Abbas is visiting Italy for bilateral negotiations and has made sure also to meet with Pope Francis. We can assume that this meeting is also a matter close to the Pope's heart, as the Vatican signed a treaty in 2015 formally recognizing Palestine as a state despite heavy criticism from Israel. That is also why this visit is delicate. The Holy See seeks to keep a balanced relationship between both Israel and Palestine. Pope Francis has repeatedly expressed his deep concern over growing tensions in the Middle East, especially in Israel. The Holy See is an important platform for negotiations between Israeli and Palestinian leadership, as it is perceived as friendly by both sides.
And Andreas, do we know exactly what they spoke about?
Well, the Holy See press office issued a statement saying that the meeting was cordial. His Holiness reminded Abbas, and I quote, the need to promote human brotherhood and peaceful coexistence among the various faiths. Regarding Israel, the Holy See stressed that it is absolutely necessary to reactivate direct dialogue in order to achieve a two-state solution, and that Jerusalem must be recognized by all as a place of encounter and not of conflict, and that its status must preserve its identity and universal value as a holy city for all three Abrahamic religions. In his meetings with Italian representatives, such as the Italian President and Prime Minister, Abbas reiterated that Palestine was prepared to go to other options and take decisive decisions in the coming weeks if Israel was not willing to accept the two-state solution, thus hinting on using military action. Now, more than ever, it needs strong efforts to bring the two parties back together on the negotiating table. Pope Francis seems to be trying just that.
And before I let you go, I notice you're someplace a little different than we normally see you. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, Tracy, this is a rather special setting here in the background. I'm in the reception hall of the General Governorate of the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre. This order supports the Church and people living in the Holy Land for charitable works, prayers, and financial support. Now, the Grand Master and the Governor General were so kind to host a new event series of the EWTN Vatican Bureau called Roman Nights. And tonight, we'll have a panel discussion with an ambassador, a businessman, and a professor on the topic of virtue in the workplace. There's a live stream available on our Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube channels if you're interested.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We appreciate it. Andreas Thonhauser, EWTN Vatican Bureau Chief. Thank you again.
Thank you.